Hello and welcome back to Starting Out Solitary. My name is Amanda and I am your Tuesday host. And this week we are talking about drugs. I definitely know what we're doing and I'm here. I'm just really sleep deprived. Okay, so there's two categories that I can see in the drug category, which would be your prescription drugs and your over-the-counters. That's one. And then your illegal drugs. So that would be two. Your prescription drugs and your over-the-counters, I do not recommend you using those to get into an altered state. Nope. That's just a no. That's just a no-no. Because that, I feel, is an abuse of what that intent of the medication is used for. So if you have prescriptions for like antidepressants, use because you have depression or your doctor told you that you need them for your anxiety or whatever you're taking it for. Your allergy medicines, use them for allergy medicines. If your cough medicines, use them for cough medicines. That's what their intent is for, and they'll benefit you better if you're using it what it's meant to do. That's just my opinion. Honestly, I don't know anyone that uses over-the-counters or prescriptions to get into an altered state. But I do know people that use it, like, not in their practice, but they have to take it and they're still doing spell work, they're still meditating, there's still all this other stuff, but they're using it in the right way. Some people do believe that taking medications of any type, drugs and or otherwise, disturb the energy or your intent you're putting into your spell work, and that will not make your spell work as well or whatever, what have you. I honestly think whatever energy you're putting into, I don't think the medicine will disrupt it. So if you need to take medicines, take your medicines. If you somehow want to get off because you want to go herbal or whatever, please talk to a doctor. I am not qualified for that. So that's just my take on it. Going into illegal drugs, I do not find synthetic drugs, so like your crack, your meth, your heroin, your spice, whatever is man-made and is a drug that you can take, I do not recommend using that because I find those a lot more toxic than a plant would be. A plant that's used as a drug or is considered a drug. I don't think, like, I know there's one drug that has battery acid going into it. You normally wouldn't put battery acid into your body, so why would you take it in something that all of a sudden made it consumable? I don't see any benefit to using that. On the other hand, if you're going to use like plants that are grown from the earth and whatever, not, this is going to sound like Cottonmouth Kings or something like that, but how can it be bad kind of thing. That's all I can think about is that song right now. But like marijuana, for instance, or mushrooms grown from the ground and stuff like that has been used through many generations to get into an altered state or to calm the mind. Marijuana has been used for medicinal purposes. They're still being used now. They're starting to become legal and stuff like that. I feel if you're using it for the intent that they were made for or is used for the benefit of the body, go for it. That is all up to you. I believe that anything grown from the ground and has beneficial uses to us should be utilized within means, like in your control, like, and stuff. I don't find that abusing it would be the proper way to use it, but that's up to you kind of thing. But if you are using marijuana and stuff or mushrooms to get into an altered state, please use it for its intended purpose and do not use it over extensively. I don't find that the use of the drug should be used too much because I know a lot of people that have abused alcohol and tobacco and bad things happen, very bad things, and it caused so much disruption in the family. So I'm kind of like hesitant to be like, on it. It's kind of one of those, like, I might sound like a hypocrite for it, but I mean, I've used marijuana before, not for its intended purposes, more just for the experiences, but like my antidepressant meds, it made me feel like I was two different things in the one body, and I did not like that sensation, so I did not do it, and that's a personal choice of mine. I don't think I'm going to use drugs or hallucinogens in my practice. If I do come across a path like shamanism or something, where it would be used in the practice, I might be more open, but I probably wait until my kids are grown up and out of the house and married and have children, and then do it, because then it's just me and I only have to take care of myself, and my husband, I'm pretty sure, is okay to take care of himself, and my kids will be off on their own taking care of themselves, and it'll be all fine and dandy. So if I did ever get to that point where I would use it, it'd be like way down the road. I'm not against it. I'm willing to try it, but it had to be in a place that I'm not responsible for life like I am. I have 2 little lives that I'm responsible for, and could possibly put me in danger, kind of thing, or in jail or something, because they still need me. Um, that's just kind of my take on it. It's very simple. It's very whatever. If you use it, please do it with caution. I do not recommend, if you're under the age of 18, to do anything of this sort. I would still keep studying your books and stuff like that, and then get to a place that you could, when you're an adult and you're responsible for your own actions and it can't hurt your parents or something. You do not want to put someone else in harm's way because you're doing this. It is probably my best advice for you guys. Also, if you're doing it for the first time, please have someone that has either used it or will be there for your best interest and keep you safe, because God forbid you are allergic to whatever you're taking. God forbid that you have a weird reaction. Like, I've known some people that had like the weirdest, quirkiest reactions to certain things, and you're just like, this is too much to handle. Make sure someone's there for your best interest and will stay there and not just like flake out on you, because no one wants anything bad to happen to you. God forbid that, because that would just be horrible. Um, but other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say. I'm not very educated in this subject. I just know a few people that do it, do use it, and they get into the altered state, and that's pretty much what they use it for. They do it for rituals, and they do it for if they have to help someone through something. So they'll go into the meditative state instead of the person, and then they'll figure it out and figure out how to help them back in the physical plane after they go consult the spirits or wherever they go. I'm not exactly sure, because I've never been on that other side of the wall, per se, or the veil, or whatever you want to call it. Well, not the veil, because that's crossing over to death. So whatever this little wall in between here and there is, yeah, I've never crossed that. I don't know. So wherever they go and do their thing, that's cool. I actually do find it very interesting. It's very interesting to me. Something I would be considered to be looking up more and stuff like that, and possibly talking more on my channel. But that will have to be farther down the road, like I've said. But that's pretty much all I had to say to you guys. Be safe, be careful, and blessed be.